Happy freaking Saturday, everybody. From sea to shining sea, it is Saturday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which means that it's 4 hours till midnight here in the Spyderco capital of the world, also known as Denver. I hype it up. I hype it up because it makes me feel good for probably what is paying way too much money to breathe oxygen. And ironically, because we're a mile high, not that much oxygen. Welcome in, everybody. As you come into the chat, shout out, what was your carry today? Man, I'm excited to get going today. I know that G-Ball Vision also does his live stream at this time. I don't think it was always the case. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm the encroacher because I only recently started doing Saturday live streams at 8 p.m. But if you're here instead of there, I appreciate you, and a shout out and a round of applause for you. And shout out to G-Ball Vision as well. Let's go ahead and say hi to the good people in the chat. We'll start off, of course, with Marco. What's up, Marco? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining in. And thank you for being a channel member.
This is Sparta!
Welcome into Bluetooth Blades, another channel member, and another channel in the chat as well. We got Ground Fog, Mark Parks. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being a channel member. Rambo Adventures, welcome in. Jim Miller, welcome in. Mark Parks. I didn't stumble. That's the username. It's I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining in. We got Kyle Hamilton, the Ponds. Thank you for being a channel member.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm scrolling, trying not to miss anybody. Hey, welcome in, Rhodey. Good to see you, man. All right. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody. Well, the chat is jumping, so I hope I didn't miss you in the chat so far. If I did, I apologize. I'll see you. Hey, welcome into Top Dog. He says, I made it. I almost missed it, but I made it. Hey, that's what matters, man. Thank you. I'm a little more beat up today than usual, a little more worse for wear. I'll tell you guys a little story before we get into it. It is knife related, ironically. So I want to say like a week ago, I accidentally closed my Model 2 on my pinky, right? You might be thinking, wow, it's taking a while to heal up. I see the bandage. No, it had healed up. See, I was not paying attention, as sometimes I'm wanting to do, and I closed it on my pinky, and I took a week. It healed up just fine. And today, I wasn't paying attention. I was cutting with a butter knife. This is how bad my luck is. And I was cutting with a hot butter knife through some ice cream pie. Apparently, you know how they say it's always the dullest knives that are the most dangerous? Well, they're not lying. Because as I was trying to force this hot butter knife through this frozen ice cream pie, my hand slips and I cut the same pinky that just got done healing with a butter knife. I'm not proud of it. I could have made better choices. If it was going to happen to somebody, it most likely would happen to me. But I'm here to confirm the most dangerous knives are, in fact, the dull knives. No more dull knives for me. From now on, I only butter my toast with a sharp pocket knife. That's my story of the day. If you're wondering what I carried today, carried this guy. And if you've been paying attention to some of my social media blasts recently, this might look familiar. This is my Midgards Messer Little Berserker, and I love this knife. This is a knife that I got in at the end of last year, and it was one of my favorite knives. And if you don't know why, you should definitely watch those videos. I love this knife. It is great. I'm partnering with a friend of mine who just opened up a knife retail website, and he is also the same man who designed this knife, the Midgards Messer Little Berserker. So I felt like it was only appropriate that we give one away. I said, Mike, let's give away a little Berserker. Let's let the people know about the new website. Let's give away a little Berserker. So we're doing it. He sent the knife in. I got a brand new little Berserker right here. And if you want to know how to enter, it's super easy. I actually even pinned the link in the chat shortly before going live. You get an entry for following him on Facebook and Instagram, and for signing in with your email. Now, you have to give your email, because when they do the drawing, I'm going to get the email from Mike, and I'm going to say, hey, congrats, I need your shipping info. So that will happen August 31st. A couple weeks from today, we'll be announcing the winner on this live stream. It's the last live stream of the month. It's the last day of the month. So make sure that you show up for that. Make sure you join the giveaway. Why not? Why not? This is like a $325 knife that you could win. And I can tell you right now, the competition is not that steep. I think we're still under 100 entries. Go on, do it. Do it. I promise you, you try out this knife. If you win this knife, you're going to love it. I love this knife. And while you're there, check out Knife-Co USA. New website. He's going to start carrying Remet. Remet is one of my favorite new brands, or recent brands. And it's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff over there at Knife-Co USA. The link is in the chat. And now, if you didn't know, now you know. And also follow me on Instagram, because that's where I did most of my shout outs for the giveaway. But even if you're not on Instagram, you can still join in as well. Hey, welcome into Chris229. Good to see you. All right. Blade Shooter, welcome in. Top Dog says, that is an awesome knife. Dude, I love it. I'm going to tell you right now, like, I'm going to do a follow-up video on this to get the word out. But one of the things that I love about this knife is the transition from that deep frag pattern to the diamond texturing. And that's all titanium, all T8 hardware, CPM D2, which is highly underrated. I love CPM D2. CPM D2 performs almost identically to CTS XHP, and I always give that comparison so that people know how good it is, because a lot of people have tried CTS XHP, but not a lot of people have tried out CPM D2. They hear D2 and they're like, ah, la, 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 la. Not D2. CPM D2 is a completely different beast. And if you ask me, they're really... everyone should use CPM D2 instead of D2. It's a stark contrast in how it performs. It does not feel like the same steel at all. Love CPM D2. Again, not D2, CPM D2. T8 hardware all around. Look at that full length titanium backspacer. We've got that same awesome diamond texturing pattern on the 3D milled titanium pocket clip. Running on bearings. The action is so good, and it's got good cutting geometry too. I'm going to do a follow-up video on this knife to further announce the giveaway, and I'll do some cut tests there. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. That'll be dropping somewhere in the next couple of days. Really, really awesome opportunity to get in on a $330 knife. I'm stoked. I'm stoked that someone is going to be getting an opportunity to check this bad boy out. Not this one. This one's mine. I've got yours right here. Anyways. Top Dog says the contest is live. You all go and check it. Do it, man. Make sure to Spartan kick the like button on the way in. Hey, and shout out to Bluetooth Blades for being a channel member for 4 months. Happy 4 months, Bluetooth. Appreciate you. He says TRM is sending me a knife for review.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. TRM is such a cool company. They support the community so hard. They sent me a knife to give away, which was really incredibly generous. After they watched a video of someone else's TRM knife, I reviewed a TRM Atom that was a community loaner. Someone in the audience loaned me a TRM Atom, and they watched it and they're like, yeah, we love your content. If you'd like to partner for a giveaway, let us know. We'll just send you a knife. Like, no strings attached. Like, hey, here you go. Like, I didn't ask for anything. Normally, American-made companies are the last ones to try to partner with content creators in the community. It's sad, but it's true. So TRM is really cool. They work with a lot of different channels, and they do so very generously. They're really cool people over there at TRM. In fact, my favorite knife this year, as many of you all know, is my TRM Neutron lizard skin titanium. That knife is perfection. It's perfection. I love that knife. It's the perfect EDC size for me. Anyways, got to be careful. I'll go off on a tangent at the drop of a hat. But congratulations, Bluetooth. I know you're going to love it. TRM does amazing work. They are extremely underrated. And they're one of the few American-made companies that actually owns their own titanium company. That's crazy. That's crazy. They own a titanium company. So, like, how many companies can say that? Like, Spyderco can't. Spyderco's like, oh, titanium, we'll send it to our Taiwan factory. I'm still waiting for the golden location to actually come out with something super premium and not just priced super premium. Come on, Spyderco. I want to say that I believe in you, but I think as long as Eric and Sal Glesser continue to sell egregious amounts of paramilitary 2s, para 3s, and all of the regular models that they've been popping out for the last 20 years, I don't see them changing, because they're like, why would we change? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Right. So yeah, what was in your pocket today, guys? What did you carry? All right. Jim Miller says, Rollshambo, I wouldn't have told that. Are we talking about me busting my finger on a butter knife? Yeah. Accountability, man. Accountability. I'm not afraid to admit when I do something really dumb. Depending upon who you ask, I might do dumb things all the time. Says, I want a Neutron so bad, but way outside my budget. I get it, man. I totally get it. The good news is that TRM is really up their game recently. They've been doing drops like every other week, and they're in such high demand that they continue to sell out. But you know what's interesting to me is when you look at the big American knife makers, you know, big American companies that were cruising for like the last decade, just cruising. All of a sudden, knives that you could not get are readily available and in stock. And these newer companies, especially these newer American-made companies like TRM, are killing it. They're just crushing it business-wise. Is that a sign of things to come? It might be. It really might be. Hey, welcome into Todd Carr. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being a channel member. Welcome into Drinkwater. And Logan B. He says, I carried my custom Micarta PM3 and in fact uploaded it on my very first knife YouTube short. Hey, congratulations, man. Watch out for those shorts. They burn fast and hot. You get 1,000 views and things start cooking. And then out of nowhere, YouTube will just start randomly throttling YouTube shorts. Like, they'll post it to the world, and then all of a sudden you'll upload 2 or 3 in a row and they get nothing. I stopped playing the YouTube short game. I don't do YouTube shorts anymore. I had some really popular ones too. I got tired of that game. It's not the content that I want to make. That's why I don't do YouTube shorts anymore. I've got way too much regular content that I want to do, like content like this. Welcome into Rebel Rouser. Hey, welcome into Knife Plebe. And he says, I got my Neutron 2 on me now. Oh, man, I love that knife. And in case anybody didn't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this has been my favorite knife all year long. The level of quality, the fit and finish, the tolerances, the utility, and specifically this one with the DLC coating and the G10 backspacer. I swear I've only seen them do one drop of this specific one with the DLC and the backspacer and the titanium scales. But I've handled plenty of knives, guys. Like, I gotta say, is it expensive? Yes. Can you get a premium quality with just as good of materials, if not better, Chinese made knife for less? Yes. But what's really, really impressive is what you get at an American made price point. Like this knife, let me tell you, for what it costs, I understand it. And I think that a lot of people that cry about the price tag on this knife do so not because they dislike the knife, but because they're mad that they have to spend that much to get something so cool. I get it. I absolutely get it. And for those people, pick up a American Blade Works. These have been absolutely great too. This is the Model 2. I've been loving this knife. I still need to do my review on it. I feel horrible because I've got a number of knives that have been sitting, waiting to do reviews, and I got behind when I got sick. It's crazy. A couple days out, and all of a sudden, I'm like 3 knife reviews behind. And I also have Steel Snobs videos that I want to do. Baloney. Knife Pleep says, shorts don't hurt your followers. You could literally post daily, carry a short each day. It'll take 30 seconds of your time, and you'll get new followers from it every single day. You're not wrong. For those of you with growing channels or who are thinking about starting a channel, I will say this. Here's the problem with the subscribers that you get from YouTube Shorts. The problem is that you might only see a 2 to 5% carryover. I'll say that again. You might only see a 2 to 5% carryover of people who watch your short form content to your regular content. So my suggestion, and I know this because I've done a ton of research and because I did a lot of research based on what happened, not only in other people's channels, but also on my own channel. You can get thousands of subscribers. I had a YouTube short blow up and do like 160,000 views. I got a ton of subscribers from that. I hardly saw any boost at all. If I don't think there even was a boost. I got all those subscribers from that short. And there was, like, I did not see it translate to the content that I put most of my time and energy into making. And so I can tell you, shorts are okay if you want to be a short form content channel, or if it's just one of those things that you do just for the giggles, or if you like the vanity number that is the subscriber count. Most channels do. It's something that can be measured. You know, like, I won't lie. I can't wait to get to 10,000 just because I think it'd be really cool to see a 10,000 next to my channel name. But if you look at the subscriber count of a lot of channels that focus heavy on shorts, and then you look at the view count on their regular content, that will tell you everything you need to know. So if all you care about is a vanity number and you just want to see that sub count go up, post 2-3 shorts a day, do it, and you will see that sub count go up. But if what you really want is for people to watch your long form content, or if that's the content that you really want to make, focus on that, because shorts at that point just become a distraction. They won't hurt your channel. And that's free advice. I give this free advice because I know at one point in time I got really frustrated. I was around 1,000 subscribers, and I was at a point where I saw my regular channel plateau, and so I posted a few shorts. I'm like, whoa, look at this, couple thousand views, and I got really excited. I saw, new subscribers coming in. I'm like, this is great. These don't even have to be good. People, but it's a placebo. If what you really want to do is make long form or regular review content, landscape style, focus on that. Don't get distracted by shorts, unless that's what you want to do. If you want to make YouTube shorts, that is a specific type of content that a lot of people enjoy. Hey, what's up, Javon? Speak of somebody who kills it on the shorts. Good to see you, Javon. Welcome in, brother. Paul Casper, welcome in. Javon says 2 to 5% is accurate. I'm a shorts guy and they do get views and shares, but the views rarely carry over. It's a different type of content, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think that the problem that people have is when they have their foot in both camps and they're like, I'm going to do both and they'll both benefit. My one suggestion to anybody who really wants to build a channel on this topic, pick one. Spend your energy on that, and be okay with it. For example, I'll give you an example of another channel that focuses on short form content and is really successful with that. Everyday Minimalist. Like, he would do one regular style video for every 30 or 40 shorts that he would upload, and his shorts were killing it, man. High quality, high content quality, very engaging, very entertaining. Killed it. And then he started shifting to long form, stopped doing as many shorts, and started killing it there too. But he did that after he had 500,000 subscribers. Javon says, but I am a show and tell reviewer, no production value, so I'm happy. You know what? All you have to do is be entertaining. Javon is one of those people who is very entertaining. You don't need to be super high production quality. You just have to stand out by being yourself. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about you, Javon, is that you stand out in a positive light. One of the most positive channels and content creators in this space. Give it up for Javon, everybody. Javon says, TRM is my favorite ISA manufacturer. Great people, great knives, and they are so giving to the community. They really are. They're good people. Logan B says, I enjoy posting shorts because I enjoy them. I couldn't care less about the number of subs I have. Perfect. That's the best reason to do anything. Knife Fleep says, I don't think MC is upset doing both. That's all I can say. Probably not. I think that once you get to 100,000 subscribers or so, it really doesn't matter that you're such a recognizable channel at that point that you get more out of doing both. Also, channels like Metal Complex, they do this full time. For me, I don't do this full time. I've got a couple hours a day, and I got to be focused on what I decide to spend my time doing, because if I spend my time trying to do a high production value, a high quality short, that's time that I'm not spending on content that I actually care about. And that's why I give the advice of pick one that you actually want to do and focus on that. Paul Casper says, if I had a voice like yours, I would have over 8K subs. Thank you. I think. Oh, man. Knife Bleep says, we all want you to be successful. You end up doing this full time. Man, I hope so. I would love to do this full time. I have to be realistic about it, though. I'm not at the point where I could just jump off that cliff and be okay. My family depends upon me to help provide the household, help provide the roof. And so I don't have the luxury of being able to take that chance to jump off the cliff and try going full time out of nowhere. But we're getting there, guys. The channel is growing in large part due to all the support that you guys provide. So for that, thank you. Hey, welcome into Josh Branson. He says, just stopping by to show my boy Roll some love. Hey, man, thanks. Good to see you, Josh.
This is Sparta!
Guys, Spartan, kick the like button. Let YouTube know that we are live. Absolutely. And you know what? Let's go ahead and check out the members-only Discord. And we will go ahead and switch to the screen share in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here we go. Let's see. Did anyone post any pocket checks today? We're going to scroll down to today. We do indeed have pocket checks. Hold on. Need to stay hydrated. All right, we're starting off the pocket checks today. Drinkwater, he's carrying a microtech Annex. Did you guys see that those recently dropped in price? You can get an Annex now for like, I think it's like $300, $350. Crazy good deals going on those right now. Bluetooth Blades is carrying a new two-tone microtech Ramlock stitch. One of my favorite knives of last year. Love that knife. And I believe that that's a new acquisition too. Congrats, man. Let's see. Enter the Fin has got the CJRB Pyrite, the Donut Edition with the sprinkles and an Olight. Very nice. Jim Miller, he's got the CDC Chicago, the Hanson, and the Salvation. Look at that. Look at that carry. More importantly, look at the American Dream in the background. Beautiful scenery from Mr. Jim Miller, as always. Thanks for sharing, Jim. Jeremy Nidro's got quite the carry. He's got the Kunwu Pulsar. Pretty sure that's Pulsar. That is a Kizer October. Looks like, is that fixed blade of Bradford? And then I'm not sure what this one here in between the Pulsar and the fixed blade is. I'm sure someone in the chat will help me out. Mark Parks, he's got a nice carry today. He's got an 80-20, new 80-20 titanium. Is that from the American Edge drop over the weekend? That looks fantastic, man. I think that was over last weekend. And then an 80-20.5 Sharkfoot. The Demko carry, I like it. Looking good. Looking very good. Drinkwater's also carrying the Midgards Messer Viking and, by contrast, a McNeese, excuse me, a Spyderco McBee. It's a McNeese design. We got huge and tiny. That's been a trend lately. Carry a big one, carry a tiny one. Why not? Dazed has got the new Devo Nip. I got mine right here. Love this guy, the Devo Nip Light. Fantastic knife, excellent cutting geometry. I'm gonna put my own edge on here soon, just because I want that bevel to be a bit wider. Not because the knife isn't sharp, but because with the wider bevel, it's easier for me to find the angle when I strop it back. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that here shortly. That looks like a Civivi X1 with, are those custom camo carbon fiber, 80s camo carbon fiber scales? What? And then a excuse me, that is a American Blade Works Model 1 exclusive. I'm positive that is the exclusive from Blade Runner HQ. I think I got it. One Sneaky Bee's got a Roosevelt. You lucky duck. Man, I want one of those. That one's on my my hit list. You know, some people have bucket lists. I've got lists. Yeah. That's one of those knives that's definitely on there. One of these days, I'll get one. Today is not the day, but one day. Mr. Eddie coming in hot with, that looks like is that a Ferrum Forged? I'm not familiar with that one. I feel like I should be, but I'm not. Game night. He's got a crew card, a pair of 3. Nice. And then the pawns coming in with the Vosteed. Is that a mini? Yeah, I believe that's a mini acorn. Guys, I've been playing around with this one too. The Vosteed acorn. I love this knife. This knife is simple, but it's classy with extremely good cutting geometry. Look how thin that gets, and it stays so thin. Like this is one of those knives that's great to carry because it's 14C, so it does really good at that thin edge angle. Great cutting geometry. It fits well in the hand. We've got contoured micarta handle scales. Great action. It's the perfect blend of fidgety and utilitarian. And I really like this knife. This is one of my favorite Vosteeds released this year. The problem when you release a knife like this along other knives like this is that you overshadow yourself. Like, who's Vosteed competing with at this point? They're competing with themselves. That's crazy to me. But the good news is that the acorn's not super expensive. Just start a Vosteed collection. Do it. This one's awesome though. Absolutely loving the Vosteed acorn. All right, I think I'm all caught up, at least for now, with the pocket checks. I've been neglecting the chat, so we're going to go ahead and head on back over to the chat. Welcome into Sterling Stutes. He says, hey, Rollshambo, can you show the Kingsford Knives Kizer Nascence? Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. And we'll go over here. Kingsford Kizer Nascence. I'm going to spell it like you spelled it. So it's a Kizer production made by Kingsford Knives. Okay, $239. Why is it sold out? It's a solid looking design. Very solid. Let's see, Kizer production of the Nascence model. CPN 20CV. Titanium handle scales. Gold, bronze, anodized. Removable thumb studs, very nice. Which means it's probably also not a flipper, but a front flipper. Cool. Running on ceramic bearings, steel washers, so you know that action's solid. Frame lock, steel lock bar insert, darkened titanium T8 screws. You know, that looks pretty good actually. I really like that aesthetic because it's kind of like a brushed bronze. You can tell it's got dimension. They did a great job on that look. I like the pocket clip. I do think that they should have done a hidden pocket clip screw on that. I think that would have been a great option. Not a deal breaker by any stretch. On the picture, it looks like lockup's around 35%. Hard to tell. Looks like it has good jimping, and I'm assuming those are contoured handle scales. Yeah. No, if that was an American-made knife, you'd easily spend $500 to $600. Looks good, man. Definitely like that. Not surprised that they're sold out though. Crazy talk. The Pond says regular acorn. I have a backwash one too, and a mini. Action is weak on the mini. That's too bad. I haven't tried the mini. I've just tried the regular one. I wouldn't want to go smaller than that. It's already a small knife. Mr. Eddie says, roll the Doc Schiffer Field Duty 3-inch. That's why I knew I should have. I'm not super familiar with Doc Schiffer, but I have seen some of his designs. I thought that looked familiar. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Logan B says, that's aftermarket micarta skinny scales. Sweet. Welcome into Addicted to Blades. Good to see you. Knives Are Life. Welcome in. Keith Brown says, I have a Nascence. It's fantastic. I'll have to take your word for it because I can't try one out. They are sold out. Hey, welcome in to Ian Coates. Good to see you, Ian. Welcome in. He says the Nascence is the poor man's Synapse. I don't know. I don't think it's that much less expensive than a Synapse. Let's see, $239 Vero Synapse. Vero Synapse. And this is another knife that I want to check out. $345. $239. Yeah, so it's about a we'll give it a few bucks and say $100 difference. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Blue Minotti Ninja with the 5 gifted. Blue, you're my boy, Blue. Thank you, man. We appreciate you, and congratulations and welcome in to the 5 new and or returning channel members. Thank you so much, Blue, and congrats to Knives Are Life, Mr. Eddie, Dean Griffin, Paul Casper, and Major Powell, all so generously gifted channel memberships by one Blue Minotti Ninja. Thanks, Blue. Appreciate it, man. Ian says, yeah, it's like $100 less than the Synapse. The Synapse is such a sexy knife, though. Vero Engineering does an amazing job at making this design look good. And I feel like they've redone the same design a lot, but it works. It works really good. And I can see where you're getting the comparison from too. Like those handle scales do look like they have a similar look to them. The blade, not at all. The handle scales, I can see a similarity. Absolutely. I love here at the bottom, there's a message that says, I recommend the insured postage. Talk about a way to build confidence in your new customer base. Insure your packages. You know, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't really had. I've had a few close calls and one mishap in the last couple of years, and I see the postman all the time. The postman knows my face. He knows my mailbox because boxes come and go from this residence like nobody's business. And so I'm lucky that I've only ever had like a few close calls and one mishap. I've had a few close calls. One of them was when I got a key in my mailbox, and the key was for a parcel locker. But when I opened the parcel locker with the key, the package wasn't in there. Awful. Awful. I had to chase the postman down the next day. I was like, please tell me that you just accidentally gave me the wrong key. Luckily, that was the case. And then the one issue I had, and I don't even know if I can put this on the postman, but I got scammed in a swap and in a knife swap. I was too trusting, and the knife that I got was a clone, and the knife that I traded, the guy on the other end mysteriously claimed, and it never came. It just didn't show up. Right. Yeah. It's one of those hard-learned lessons on knife swaps. It's why I don't do knife swaps very much anymore. Don't make me do homework. All right. Let's go back to the chat. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm trying to catch up. Ian says, I always have the runs while waiting for a CRK to get to me. Thank you for sharing with the class. Man. It's hard not to get excited, though, for something like a Chris Reeve knife. I want more. I got a taste, and I want more. We're going to have to find a way to make that happen. Logan B says that $100 worth of American tax. Very few things are certain in this world, except for the fact that when 2025 rolls around, we will yet again be paying taxes. Funaz says, how do you prefer to sell online? Well, there's a couple different ways you can sell online. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but I will mention them. Blade Binge is legit. I've heard a lot of people having great experiences on Blade Binge. The issue with Blade Binge is you can't really do OTFs yet. You can sell on live auctions on Whatnot. That's another one. Look up Whatnot, one word, Whatnot. It's a live auction site, app, thing. There's eBay. Then there's Knife Swap on Reddit. The one nice thing about Knife Swap on Reddit is that you can see people's what's it called? It's like you can see their trade karma, so you can see how many deals they've done. But it does happen to be that the only time I ever got scammed was on Knife Swap. So if you use Knife Swap, just be smarter than me. It shouldn't be too hard. I would say my preferred way to sell is actually on my, I like posting up knives for sale on my members only Discord. So in my members only Discord, we have a knife yard sale channel. And channel members, you should be able to find a invite link on my YouTube page under the posts section. I could probably pop up an invite link here as well. Let's see. It's like CRKT Shrimp, Concept Baku. Lots of knives up for sale here. So yeah, I like selling to my community. I like selling on Knife Swap. Sometimes I'll post a video with a knife sale, which I'm going to be doing here shortishly. I've got some knives that I'm going to be putting up for sale, which should be a lot of fun. Yeah. Drinkwater says, I want a Noom Nooms on. The Om Nom Nom. Oh man. Too many consonants in that name. Ian Coates says, is it a public Discord now? Not yet. It's still members only. I'm on the fence. For those of you who were in my last live stream, I put up the poll because I'm a big fan of polls. And in that poll, I asked people, should I make the members only Discord public? And that is with the understanding that I do something different for current channel members. I'm still trying to figure out if I were to do that, what that something different would be. Because currently it is a benefit of being a channel member. The members only Discord has access to the Steel Snobs knife steel rating comparison tool that I compiled. So that's another benefit. But I'm not opposed to making it public and doing something else for channel members. I'm not opposed to that. I just need to figure out what that something else should be. Should it be a website where you have to give a password to the website to enter, and there's a new password like every month and only channel members can see that? I don't know. I've got thoughts. I've got ideas. But I want to do something for the public, and then I want to also have something specific for channel members. I just don't know what that is yet. So I'm working on it, but no, it's not public just yet. Ian says, I meant pooping myself that it won't get yanked by some overzealous USPS employee. How many knife fanatics drive USPS mail trucks? Who allows that? Hey, welcome into Craig Vincent. Good to see you, man. He says, hey, all just getting here from a gig. I sold about 25 knives on Blade Binge. Right on, man. Yeah, Blade Binge is great. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Wayne. Appreciate it, man. Ian says, I buy from House of Blades and haven't sold any. That's, considering that I know that you are big into the Chris Reeve knives, I can respect that. I really can. Mike Upchurch, welcome in, man. Good to see you. Bluetooth Blade says, members only, I say. Maybe I keep it members only and then do something else for the public. I kind of already tried that with the knife community Reddit page that went absolutely nowhere.
Epic fail.
But you know what? Not all ideas are winners, okay? Not all ideas can be winners. Sometimes you just have to give birth to an idea and see if it goes somewhere. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they flop. It is what it is. Ian says, keep it the way it is. It's nice here in the comfort zone, but nothing grows there. I want to do something to bring the whole channel community together. Maybe that's not touching the members only Discord. But I want to do something. My brain is always thinking about what more I can do. Ian says, keep the gates closed, keep it small and tight. Nice. Bluetooth Blade says, I need a Zahn. Dude, me too. Me too. Ian says 2 Discords. I have a hard time keeping up with 1 Discord. It seems like everyone's got Discords these days. I don't know if I can do 2 Discords. Maybe I can. I'm looking into it. I will figure it out. All right. And for anybody who joined in late, if you're wondering what that link on the top of the chat is, it goes to this website right here, Knifeco USA. It's a new knife retail website, and it's being run by my buddy Mike Sims, who not only works with Midgard's Messer, but also designed this knife with them called the Little Berserker. It's a $300+ knife. Great knife. I love it. It was one of my favorite knives, released at the end of last year. Didn't get a lot of attention because it was released in December along with like 50 other knives. But this knife is amazing. And I'm doing a giveaway with this knife. To enter, click on the link, go there, check out Knifeco USA, enter your email to sign up. You can get extra entries for following Knifeco USA on Facebook, checking them out on Instagram, and also visiting my YouTube channel. Just click on the things down here. And yeah, you will be entered. The winner will be announced in the August 31st live stream. So 2 weeks from today, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will be announcing the winner in that live stream, and I will be shipping it out. He sent it to me. So the one I just showed you is mine from last year. And this one is a brand new one, still in box. I haven't even opened this thing yet. I still got cards on the box and stuff. So enter it in, check it out. You don't have to buy anything. And while you're there, check them out. See if you can find any knives that you're interested in. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Let's do a little bit of window shopping. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't gone to White Mountain Knives. Speaking of great knife retailers, let's see, what do they got that's coming soon? The new CJRB Light Pyrite doesn't really do anything for me. Kizer Brats. Ooh, did you guys see the new Devo Knives Tall Boy is coming soon? Lefty has been teasing this knife for a hot minute, and I am very interested in it. $200 titanium with S90V, full-size knife. OEM'd by Kubi. Kubi's doing great work right now. I want one. You'll be able to get it in different carbon fiber options too. So if you're not a big fan of titanium, Devo knives should have their own exclusives in camo carbon fiber. You probably get one on traditional pocket knives as well, urban cutlery as well. Keep your eyes peeled for the tall boy release and the fireball release. Devo's releasing a lot of knives. I like that one though. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, so that was the one that it's kind of exciting on the coming soon page. What about new? The Vero Engineering Axon liner lock, $300. Marbled carbon fiber, $345. What a good looking knife. Vero knows exactly what they're doing. Let's see what else is new. Oh yeah, the Jack Wolf Knives Venom re-released again. That's cool. I think we'll probably stumble on it here as well. Wow, the Worksharp blade grinder attachment. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought that was the whole Ken Onion Worksharp. I'm like, $80. Dang. They've got some Chavez knives. That's cool. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for greatness, I guess. The Artisan Cutlery Waden. That's a good looking knife. Look at that. I like how they did that that Timascus there in the middle. Where's that? Yeah, I think that's Timascus. Where's that Zerkatai? I don't know. I think it's Timascus. What else? Concept Tuckamore, Concept Mistaken. That's a new one. Remet RT 310. This is a cool one. $410, but it's a screwless design. Check that out. They're like, we're tired of people talking about T6 body screws. Oh, you want to complain? No more body screws. That's a cool one. Hopefully I get a chance to check that one out soon. That looks pretty awesome. What about DLT? Wonder if DLT has anything new. You never know. A couple fixed blades. Jack Wolf Venom Jack. I like the carbon fiber options that Jack Wolf did on the new Venom. I think if I was to get one, I'd probably have to go for this green one. It's the Venom. Green, toxic green camo carbon fiber. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it looks great. If you get one, get the green one. I do kind of wish that they had not done anything with the blade, though. Like, leave it as a hand satin finish, I think would have looked better. So instead of green and black, green with the satin, like the hand satin finish on the blade would have been my choice. Because if you look over here at this blue one, the blue one has that hand satin finish. Yeah. Just thinking out loud. All right. Going back to the chat. Welcome into Blade Lab Miami. Good to see you, man. Ian Coates says, how does the knife with a pistol grip feel to use? Honestly, for my hands, it's good. I do feel a little locked in behind this flipper tab, but I don't mind it. It actually fits my hands pretty well. I don't have an issue with the ergos. A lot of that has to do with the way that they chamfered the edges of those handle scales. Look at that. Look at that chamfering on those handle scales. There is no edge. The titanium just washes over And you even have, speaking of ergos, you even have the reversed lock bar relief cutout. So the lock bar relief cutout is on the inside. Crazy, man. But you know what, Ian, if you want to know, go ahead and enter in the giveaway. Maybe I'll be mailing one to you for free, and you can let me know what you think. James Gibson, good to see you. He says, waiting on a microjet. I hear that. Knife Nut 69 says, the notorious EDC Kingpin frame lock looks good. Also, the Arcane Designs automaton. So the automaton kind of confuses me because I could have sworn it was being marketed as an automatic, but I can't see a button on it. Arcane Designs automaton. Automaton. The automaton pre-order. All right. Is it an automatic? I don't understand. Ooh, that Damascene steel looks great. I don't understand. Is that what that is? Is that a button right there? I do like the fact that he's doing carbon fiber, not just titanium. That looks fantastic. I do kind of want one. I'm just not really looking for another automatic knife right now. It is an automatic, right? It doesn't mention it anywhere. I thought it was an automatic. I don't understand. But yes, the automaton does look good. Looks really good. Blade Lab says, bad name, it's not an auto. Is it a liner lock then? Frame lock? I mean, it would have to be a liner lock then, because or like an inset frame lock. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lock bar. Maybe that's just the photos. I could have swore I saw Israel Backus mention on his Instagram that it was an automatic. But I could have just misread it. That's possible too. You know what? Let's stop guessing. Let's just go to his Instagram and find out. All right.
This Friday, the Automaton pre-order is going live on arcanedesign.co. With 8 different variants and all premium materials, including Damascene steel and Zircutai, the Automaton will go live at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to head to arcanedesign.co. Take a look.
There it is. It is indeed a liner lock. Good to know. I could have swore somewhere he said it was an automatic. That is a terrible name for a non-automatic knife, but I am glad that it's not an auto. And I think a lot of other people will be as well. You know, the arcane design that I really want is this one right here in the middle. The antimatter. The dagger. That's the one that I want. I don't think he sells those anymore, though. I know that was a Something Obscene collaboration. I don't think you can buy them. No, you cannot. I don't think they're available at Something Obscene Company either. there's always a few models that I just continue to check in on just to see, just in case. Nope. The only thing over at Something Obscene is the Neemly cleaver and the new version Neemly, and then the Lek. This is misleading, by the way. This really ticks me off is that they have it looking like, if you were to zoom in here, I'll zoom in, it says from $150. So as a consumer, you're like, whoa, they massively discounted the Lek, right? You'd be heading over there in a hurry, but that's not for the actual knife. That's for the hardware kit. They did drop the price a lot though. These were selling for like $475 initially. Now you can get one for $250. Yeah, you know what was $150? The Zerkatai accent kit. That was $150, not the knife. You can get a chisel murdered out one for $250, a satin and black one for $250. There you go. Nice. Made by Riot, of course. But yeah, if you wanted a Something Obscene Company Lek, go to their website because you can get one right now for $250. A lot less than what they were going for when they were brand new. Crazy design, but if you like Wharncliffe style blades or just straight edge level blades, I guarantee you that'd be a great utility cutter, especially if you get the chisel ground one. The murdered out chisel. Very nice. That's cool. Ian says, I wouldn't have gone with the Automaton. It doesn't fit the sci-fi theme of Arcane like the Nostromo. Hey, welcome into Kevin Smith and Knives. Good to see you, man. M. Houston says, damn, they really cut those prices. Not my thing, though. It's it's kind of an acquired taste. It really is. All right, guys. It is about that time. Thank you to everybody who showed up for tonight's live stream. If you haven't done so yet, go to the top of the chat, click on the link, join the raffle for the Midgards Messer Little Berserker. I will be sending that out to the winner, who will be announced on the 31st of this month. The very last day of the month is a live stream. It's a Saturday. And we'll be announcing the winner of the giveaway on the 31st. It's free to enter. You don't have to purchase anything. But while you're entering, go ahead and check out Knife Co. USA, being run by a good friend of mine. And you never know. You might find something that you like. With that being said, the next live stream will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, or 9 p.m. Central. Yeah, I think we got them all. I hope you can make it. If not, I totally understand. But what that means is that for some of you guys, I will see you soon. For everybody else, I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.